Holiday 101 is presented by Coast 360 Federal Credit Union.
Holiday 101 coming to you on location today from Coast 360. We are in Mighty, everybody. I have my friends Janelle and Deanie from the bank. Thank you, ladies, and happy holidays to you both.
Happy holidays. Thank you for having us.
Okay, we are doing an absolutely action-packed, information-packed episode today. Completely legitimate information about, ironically, stuff that is a little bit on the shady side. Scammers, and they really, Janelle, hit people and they really capitalize on people's vulnerability during the holiday season.
Yes, that's for sure.
Okay, so Deanie, what should people know to start generally about what types of scams there are and what we should look out for this holiday season?
So there's all types of scams, from gift card scams to phishing, clicking on social media, or just giving your credentials unknowingly. There's all different types of ranges.
You got to stay sharp when you browse the web, when you're on an app and everything like that. And most people just think, okay, if it lands in my spam filter, anything in my inbox is good. But things still, Janelle, tend to slip through the cracks nowadays.
Yes, for sure. So we have a lot of phishing emails that go around, and it would be something simple as reset your password by clicking this link, and that will start the process of a scam. And a lot of people fall for it, unfortunately, but that's one thing to look out for.
Okay, so speaking of that, what are some of the telltale signs or just some generalities of things that may be like, as the Gen Z kids say like a little sketch?
So to first start off, when you receive an email, a very first sign is they don't. It doesn't say for dear member's name. It'll say, it's very generic. Dear member, click the can you please go ahead and reset your information? So when you're thinking about that, you have to go back and think, well, did I recently lock myself out my account? Or we will never reach out to you for personal information. So you just have to be mindful. And if you're ever doubting that, definitely give us a call or call your financial institution just to ask further questions, just to kind of make, rather be safe than sorry.
Okay, how about some other things, because we're talking about like obviously online and electronic means of scamming people and like really, catching people off guard. There are a lot of people who do this stuff like in real life too, and they may place fake phone calls, or they may, just set up some campaign to really, like I said, really catch you sleeping.
Yeah, so a lot of the things that we used to see, and it's not common as much now, but it has happened where like you'll receive a call that you've like want to cruise. So they'll call you like, oh, you've won a cruise, we just need all this information to get you started. Another thing to look out for, just to go back to the phishing emails, is the email address that it's coming from. A lot of the times phishing emails, the domain of the email doesn't match where it's coming from. So that's a number one thing to look out for as well.
So maybe if you put your mouse over the link, and you don't have to be like, have a PhD in computer science to basically say if the URL on the bottom of your browser doesn't match up with the one, that's probably a sign that, it's something you want to avoid.
As well as the padlock on the URL. So whenever you see a padlock, I believe it would be like on the URL, on the top, that's a for sure sign that it's a secure site, that you're good to go on and do your business on shopping or whatnot.
Okay, and Deanie, these days everybody's on social media, everybody's online, old folks, kids, and everything. What should young people who go around and they want to buy a really nice Christmas present for grandma, or they want to get something nice for their sibling, what should they look out for?
So you want to make sure that you are reaching out to a reputable website, especially social media nowadays. The scammers make the websites look very real. And what we recommend is to just go to the URL and type in the actual website that you're purchasing from. As Janelle mentioned, make sure you see that padlock. It means it's secure. And then you'll be able to look your merchant that way. But we never recommend purchasing items strictly from TikTok or Instagram or social media or Facebook, any social media, because that's a very unfortunate way to get your information. So.
What types of questions bubble up from your customers and the people that are your clients and everything about, things that are happening, or, how you can keep me safe?
When it comes to us, we never, we would never call them, or we're never asking for personal information. And if we're calling our members, it's always for something that we need, information to protect them. And then also, we never provide any information to other members that doesn't, if it doesn't involve them. You're very secure, and then we have our ways of verifying our members.
Okay. And now, as a fail-safe measure, I know there are things that the bank already does. If I don't click on any links, if I didn't even receive an email, say if somebody out there makes purchases with my credit card, like if it's on the dark web, oh, knock on wood for that. But if they do that, you guys actually have my back.
Yes, for sure. If you're, I mean, there's ways that you can report your card just by monitoring your online account. Just look at your transactions. Of course, if it's not something that you are expecting, then you can report your card lost and stolen, and we can assist you with getting a dispute started with that.
Okay, so let's wrap up there, because I like how you said report, and you guys are here all the time here at this wonderful facility here in Mighty. You guys stand ready to answer any questions that people may have and keep people like me safe. I'm a nerd, right? So that means two things. Like, I'm neurotic and I'm paranoid, right? I would like somebody to come to if I have any question at all and I said, this seemed a little weird. Who can I reach out to?
You can definitely reach out to the contact center. Our number's on our website. We have our contact us page as well as on our website. Or you could even walk in and, anybody here, we love helping our members, and we're here 100% to support and protect our members.
And I agree with what Janelle said. We're always here. We even have members who they get a little frustrated sometimes when our fraud center reaches out to them to verify transactions, but it's our due diligence to make sure that we're protecting our members, and even if that's verifying certain transactions, turnaround, they're very thankful for that, of course.
Yeah. Okay, by no means are we saying that technology is not cool. I mean, the technology is our friend if used right. Unfortunately, the folks here at Coast 360 are making sure that we do just that. So what measures do you guys have that we can possibly be informed about when suspect activity happens, or, we can be kept in the loop?
Yes, for sure. So we do have our card control app as well as our My Card Rules app. Those two apps are for our debit cards and our credit cards. This app does provide our members the option to turn off their cards. They can turn off certain merchant types that they don't want to go through. They can even set limits on their cards, daily limits as well.
That sounds like something that, Deanie, that a parent would maybe want to apply for their kids, because their kids may get like a little, trigger happy when it comes to buying presents with a card. They're saying, hey, Mom, can I buy your card? Next thing you know, it's like, oh boy.
Yes, absolutely. It's a great way just to keep on top of what you're spending, and of course what your child is spending as well. You want to make sure that you're catching it at the moment that it happens, as opposed to waiting and finding out later that unfortunately someone has spent your hard-earned money.
And so, ladies, we wish you and all of the folks here at Coast 360, man, you guys have a beautiful office.
Thank you so
That's a
much.
wonderful place to work.
Yes, we love it here. I love it here. I've been here for quite some time, and I love it here.
Very, very cool. Well, the job you do certainly is very, very necessary when it comes to financial transactions and keeping people like us safe, especially during the holidays. So thank you, ladies, and happy holidays to you and your staff here.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
All right, Holiday 101 coming to you from Coast 360 here in Mighty.
Holiday 101 is presented by Coast 360 Federal Credit Union.